Welcome back to the first episode of Lost in the Farmer's Market Garden Shorts in 2022. Now I know it's May, and it's taken us a while to get to this point, but in the process of preparing the film and updating the blog and life itself, stuff happens. But we're here now, and that's what matters. So, our first plant, which is right in front of you, with all that lush new green, bright green new growth, and if you're really eagle-eyed, see those red berries in the lower left corner? This plant's scientific name is Gaultheria procumbens, American Wintergreen, as in a relative of the actual wintergreen that can be used to make wintergreen essential oil. It is in the Ericaceae family, which is the heath/heather family, and the name Gaultheria comes from the name Jean-François Gaultier, an 18th century Canadian physician and botanist. Procumbens means falling forward, sinking down, or prostrating, which is a descriptor of the shape of this plant, because one of its other common names is creeping wintergreen. It's a low subshrub, so it fits. Now, this plant is native to North America. The furthest south that they've seen it is Alabama. But in North Carolina, it's perfectly legit. I checked. Totally. It is hardy in USDA zones 3 through 9. It prefers a soil pH of 4.5 to 6.5 with a preference for acidic soil. Its exposure is partial to full shade. So it's a low shrub option for low shade where you have reasonably moist soil that isn't too dry. Its height can be anywhere from 6 inches to 1 foot, and its width can be 2 to 3 feet, and its stems, as they creep, can set roots and spread. Sort of like thyme, which is neat. Its other names are eastern teaberry, checkerberry, boxberry, and of course, as I mentioned, creeping wintergreen. It is in the same family as blueberries, cranberries, rhododendrons. By the way, azaleas are a rhododendron. Indian pipe fungus, believe it or not, and cranberries. I just mentioned cranberries. I meant enkianthus. It's a pretty good mix. It blooms in between July and August, and it has berries usually late in the season. This one has berries from last year. I've tried them, and boy are they wintergreen. They're nice and edible and a forage food. 2 for the price of 1, and it's a commonly cultivated plant for gardens if you can find it. It's worth every penny. Now, it is self-fertile and thus does not need a second plant for pollination, which is a double bonus. It does not need regular watering. Its berries, as I mentioned, are fully edible. The leaves and twigs can be used to make tea, wintergreen tea. However, in order to extract wintergreen essential oil from this plant, the leaves need to be fermented for 3 days to yield the oil. Not bad. Now, why should you have this plant? Well, I've kind of already covered it. Wintergreen is an essential flavoring element. It does have benefits for your health, quite a few, and it helps soothe sore throats, which, I mean, in pollen season, yeah. So, this is a plant you definitely should have in your garden, and that's all I have for you today. This is the first episode of the year. There are 2 more coming right behind it. So, as always, folks, keep them growing. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit like and subscribe. If you have any plants you'd like me to cover, go on and let me know. See you next time, folks.